From the Sultan of Brunei's $520 million flying palace with golden toilets to Egypt's 150-year-old presidential yacht that opened the Suez Canal, in this video, we're going inside the most luxurious presidential travels, the jets, yachts and convoys that redefine power and opulence. The Sultan's Golden Sky Palace, Brunei's Boeing 747-8 In the realm of aviation luxury, few aircraft can match the sheer extravagance of the Sultan of Brunei's Boeing 747-8 business jet. This double-decker quadjet, registered as V8BKH, serves as the flagship of one of the world's most extensive private aviation fleets, earning its nickname as the Flying Palace. The aircraft represents the absolute pinnacle of what's possible when unlimited wealth meets aerospace engineering excellence. Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah acquired this magnificent aircraft in September 2016 for an estimated total cost of $520 million, with the base Boeing 747-8 airframe costing approximately $400 million and an additional $120 million invested in customizations that transform every surface into a masterpiece of craftsmanship. The modifications required an army of artisans working for over a year to achieve perfection. The technical specifications are staggering beyond imagination, measuring 250 feet in length with a wingspan of 224 feet, powered by 4 General Electric Gen NX engines, providing over 56,000 pounds of thrust each. The aircraft can cruise at 920 kilometers per h, with a maximum range exceeding 15,000 kilometers. These capabilities enable non-stop flights between any 2 cities on Earth, making the Sultan completely independent of commercial aviation infrastructure. The interior features extensive use of solid gold or gold-plated elements throughout, including sinks, wash basins, faucets and toilet handles. The weight of gold alone adds over 2 tons to the aircraft, requiring structural reinforcements that push engineering boundaries. Tables feature gold and lapis lazuli inlays, with crystal chandeliers providing elegant lighting, while executive lounges feature velvet sofas, 2-toned leather chairs and hand-woven carpets in lush blue, gold and cream tones. The dining arrangements rival Michelin-starred restaurants, with master chefs trained in French culinary arts preparing meals mid-flight, using ingredients flown in from around the world. The aircraft has been reconfigured for around 150 passengers in VIP mode to prioritize space and luxury over capacity, sacrificing efficiency for unprecedented comfort that makes commercial first class appear cramped by comparison. From this aerial palace, we descend to the maritime realm where floating cities rule the waves. The ruler's floating empire, UAE's Dubai yacht. In the crystalline waters where luxury yachting reaches its absolute zenith, the motor yacht Dubai represents the transformation of a stalled international project into a floating symbol of Emirati ambition and engineering prowess that redefined what was possible in private yachting. The Dubai's genesis traces back to 1995, when it was initially commissioned by Prince Jeffrey Bolkiah of Brunei, undertaken as a joint venture between the prestigious German shipyards Blohm plus Voss and Lürssen, representing the pinnacle of European shipbuilding expertise. However, construction came to an abrupt halt in 1997 when the client discontinued the purchase contract, reportedly due to significant cost overruns that had spiraled beyond even royal budgets, leaving an engineering marvel incomplete. In 2001, the project found new life when it was acquired by Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the current ruler of Dubai and Prime Minister of the UAE, through Dubai-based shipyard Platinum Yachts. The rescue represented more than a business transaction. It became a statement of national capability and Emirati determination to complete what European yards could not finish. The subsequent 4-year completion process culminated in the yacht's launch in 2006, briefly claiming the title of the world's longest yacht and establishing Dubai as a serious player in super yacht construction. Measuring 162 meters in length with a beam of 22 meters, the Dubai displaced 13,470 gross tons when it emerged as a maritime monument to human engineering capability. Powered by 4 MTU-20V diesel engines generating approximately 6,323 kilowatts each, this floating palace achieves an impressive top speed of 26 knots, a remarkable achievement considering its massive displacement and luxury accommodations. With a massive 1.2 million-litre diesel tank, the vessel can travel 8,500 nautical miles without refueling, enabling transcontinental voyages that transform it from regional pleasure craft into a truly global transportation platform capable of reaching any coastline on Earth. The yacht's central architectural showpiece is its grand atrium, spanning 21.3 meters in width, featuring a spectacular circular staircase with glass steps that change color, creating a dramatic visual centerpiece that rivals the world's world's finest hotels. The material palette blends bold colors with fine fabrics and intricately detailed handmade mosaics crafted by master artisans using techniques passed down through generations of Middle Eastern craftsmen, each piece telling a story of cultural heritage and artistic excellence. The recreational facilities transform the Dubai into a comprehensive entertainment destination that eliminates any need to seek pleasures beyond its confines. The yacht features a 10-meter swimming pool and several jacuzzis with striking mosaic finishes, cinema and disco facilities that rival Las Vegas entertainment venues, and a squash court demonstrating commitment to specialized experiences that required innovative structural engineering. The vessel also carries a submarine and 20 water bikes, opening underwater worlds to exploration and adventure. A helipad on the foredeck can accommodate a helicopter of up to 9.5 tons, while the yacht has the capacity to carry two 10-meter motorboats serving as luxury tenders for shore excursions. At an estimated cost of $400 million, the Dubai represents one of the most significant investments in private yachting ever undertaken, establishing benchmarks for luxury that influenced an entire generation of super yacht design and construction philosophy. Speaking of yachts that command attention through their sheer scale and royal heritage, our next vessel represents centuries of maritime tradition combined with modern luxury. The Sultan's majestic fleet, Oman's Al Said yacht. The Al Said serves as the crown jewel of Oman's maritime assets and stands as one of the most impressive examples of modern yacht construction dedicated to state purposes, embodying the perfect fusion of royal tradition and contemporary engineering excellence. Commissioned in 2006 under the codename Project Sunflower, the Al Said was constructed by the renowned Lürssen Yachts in Bremen, Germany, representing the pinnacle of German shipbuilding expertise applied to royal specifications. Launched on September 10, 2007 and delivered in 2008. This magnificent vessel required over 2 years of meticulous construction involving hundreds of skilled craftsmen. The yacht was originally owned by Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said, passing to the current Sultan Haitham bin Tariq Al Said following Sultan Qaboos's death in January 2020, maintaining its status as Oman's premier state vessel through seamless succession. Measuring 155 meters in length with a beam of 24 meters and displacing 15,850 gross tons, establishing it as the seventh longest yacht worldwide as of 2025 and demonstrating remarkable engineering scale. The yacht is powered by two MTU-20V11663TB73 diesel engines, each producing 9,925 horsepower, for a total output of approximately 22,000 horsepower, providing enough power to propel this floating palace across oceans with remarkable efficiency, considering its massive displacement and luxury appointments. This enables the Al Said to achieve a top speed of 25.2 knots with a cruising speed of 18 knots that balances performance with fuel efficiency for extended voyages. The yacht's impressive range of up to 7,700 nautical miles ensures capability for extended ocean voyages spanning continents, making it suitable for both regional Arabian Gulf travel and international diplomatic missions requiring weeks at sea without refueling. The vessel can accommodate up to 70 guests in 35 staterooms, with some configurations allowing for full cruising capacity of 188 guests during special events, demonstrating remarkable flexibility for different types of royal entertaining. A crew of 174 members ensures exceptional service levels that maintain the highest standards expected for royal and diplomatic functions, with crew-to-guest ratios exceeding those of the world's finest luxury resorts. The yacht's most distinctive feature is its remarkable concert hall, setting it apart from virtually every other private yacht in the world. This performance area is capable of hosting a 50-piece orchestra, complete with specialized acoustics for live music events that transform the vessel into a floating cultural center rivaling land-based concert venues. The owner's suite includes a 50-square-meter stateroom, 40-square-meter dressing room, jacuzzi-equipped bathroom, private office and living room, creating accommodations that rival the finest royal palaces. The Al Said's construction cost was estimated between $300–600 million, with annual running costs of approximately $50–80 million, covering everything from crew salaries to fuel and maintenance. The yacht is frequently accompanied by its support vessel, the 164-meter Fulk Al Salamah, creating a floating fleet that ensures complete operational independence and luxury support. Systems rivaling small navies in capability and sophistication. From the grandeur of Oman's maritime palace, we now turn our attention to the skies, where Russia's answer to Air Force One soars with its own blend of luxury and military might. The Flying Kremlin, Russia's Ilyushin 96-300 PU. Russia's Ilyushin Il-96-300 PU known colloquially as the Flying Kremlin, represents the ultimate fusion of opulence, functionality and security in presidential air transport, embodying Russian engineering prowess and self-reliance in aviation technology while serving as a mobile command center of unprecedented luxury. The designation PU stands for Punkt Upravlenia, meaning command post, emphasizing the aircraft's role as a mobile command center that seamlessly blends luxury with critical governmental functions for extended international missions, operated by the Special Flight Squadron under the state transport company Rossiya. This aircraft serves President Vladimir Putin and other high-ranking officials for diplomatic missions, including the recent Alaska summit on August 15, 2025, where it demonstrated Russian aviation capabilities under international scrutiny. First introduced in the early 2000s during Boris Yeltsin's era, the presidential fleet has grown to at least 5 aircraft, with the latest addition in 2021, reflecting the critical importance of presidential air transport in Russian governance and international diplomacy, while ensuring redundancy and security through multiple available aircraft for decoy operations and maintenance scheduling. Measuring 55.35 meters in length with a wingspan of 60.12 meters, the aircraft has a maximum takeoff weight of 250 tons, representing substantial engineering capability for Russian aviation industry. Powered by 4 Aviadvigatel PS90A turbofan engines, each providing up to 35,000 pounds of thrust, the aircraft achieves a top speed of Mach 0.84, demonstrating impressive performance capabilities that enable rapid response to international crises. The aircraft's range extends up to 13,000 kilometers without refueling, enabling direct flights between Moscow and virtually any major world capital without dependency on foreign refueling infrastructure. The neoclassical style interiors, designed by artist Ivan Glazunov, feature leather furniture, walnut veneers, intricate woodwork, marble accents, and gold trimmings with Russian tricolor highlights, creating what observers describe as a flying palace that contrasts sharply with more restrained Western presidential aircraft designs. A master bedroom features a king-sized bed and relaxation room, complemented by multiple shower facilities ensuring comfortable rest during extended international travel requiring multiple time zone adjustments. The aircraft includes a fully equipped mini gym featuring 3 cross-trainers valued at up to $3,000 each, a treadmill, weight bench and punching bag, ensuring that the president can maintain physical fitness regimens even during extended diplomatic travel. Bathrooms feature gold-laden fixtures, including a toilet and sink estimated at $75,000, demonstrating attention to luxury details that extend to every aspect of the aircraft's appointment and reflecting Russian craftsmanship in precious metals. Defensive measures include laser anti-missile protection, radar jamming coating, anti-aircraft defense systems, and electronics hardened against electromagnetic pulses, transforming the aircraft from luxury transport into flying fortress. State-of-the-art secure communication systems enable global encrypted communication and in-flight command capabilities, including rumored nuclear command capabilities, ensuring that critical governmental operations can continue seamlessly during international crises or extended diplomatic missions requiring weeks of travel. From Russia's flying palace, we turn our attention to the ultimate symbol of American presidential power in the skies. The Flying White House, USA's VC-25, Air Force One. No single plane commands more recognition than the United States VC-25, universally known as Air Force One when carrying the president. This extraordinary aircraft embodies American technological supremacy and global leadership, while serving as the most recognized symbol of executive power in aviation history. The aircraft represents far more than luxury transportation. It embodies democratic values and constitutional continuity of government during times of crisis. The VC-25 is a highly modified Boeing 747-200B aircraft designed specifically for presidential transport, operated by the U.S. Air Force with modifications so extensive they required complete rebuilding of the aircraft's interior systems. Spanning approximately 4,000 square feet of interior space across 3 levels, the aircraft can accommodate up to 102 passengers and 30 crew members while maintaining the highest levels of security, communication capability and luxury comfort expected for the leader of the free world. The security arrangements reflect the critical importance of protecting the president during travel, with multiple layers of protection and redundant systems ensuring operational capability under any circumstances. The 2 current VC-25A aircraft, bearing tail numbers SAM 28000 and SAM 29000, entered service in 1990 and have served through multiple administrations, witnessing historic moments including the September 11th attacks when the aircraft served as an airborne command center. The communications capability capability includes 240 miles of wiring, 85 telephones including encrypted lines, multi-frequency radios, 20 television screens, and systems for broadcasting or video conferencing, creating technological infrastructure that rivals the White House Situation Room in capability and security. The presidential suite includes a stateroom with a bed, sofa, dressing room, and lavatory, with shower facilities providing private accommodations that ensure rest and privacy during extended international missions. The presidential office features a large desk, leather chairs, sofas, and upgraded telecommunications for secure national addresses, enabling the president to address the nation or conduct international diplomacy from 40,000 feet above the earth, with broadcast quality comparable to television studios. A fully equipped operating room includes a defibrillator, blood supplies, emergency first aid equipment, and surgical capabilities, ensuring that medical emergencies can be addressed with hospital-level care regardless of the aircraft's location. 2 large galleys can prepare gourmet meals for 100 people simultaneously, while storing food supplies for up to 2,000 meals, with presidential chefs maintaining White House culinary standards, even at altitude, using specialized equipment designed for aviation use. The aircraft is hardened against electromagnetic pulses through armored plating, shielded electronics, and armored glass windows, ensuring survival during nuclear events. Defense systems include electronic countermeasures, infrared countermeasures, chaff and flare dispensers, providing protection against surface-to-air missile threats, while maintaining the aircraft's ability to serve as a flying command center during the most serious national security crises. Speaking of presidential aircraft with fascinating histories, our next story takes us to a Boeing 787 with a controversial past. The controversial Dreamliner, Mexico's, now Tajikistan's, Boeing 787-8. The Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner with serial number 40693 tells one of the most politically charged stories in presidential aviation, transforming from Mexico's symbol of excess to Tajikistan's flying palace, while demonstrating how luxury aircraft can become lightning rods for political controversy and symbols of governmental priorities. Originally purchased in 2012 for approximately $218 million by then-President Felipe Calderón as a replacement for an aging Boeing 757, the aircraft represented Mexico's aspirations for modern presidential transport capability. The aircraft was delivered in 2016 during Enrique Peña Nieto's presidency and named José María Morelos y Pavón, after a Mexican independence hero, establishing its role as a symbol of national sovereignty and presidential dignity on the international stage. Current Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who took office in 2018, refused to use it, calling it pharaonic, ostentatious, and an insult to the people, noting it was more luxurious than the US President's Air Force One and inconsistent with his populist political philosophy, emphasizing austerity and connection with common citizens. He made multiple attempts to sell it, including offers to leaders like Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Justin Trudeau, demonstrating the challenges of selling such specialized aircraft in the international market where few buyers exist for presidential-level luxury aircraft. From April 2022, it was rented out for private events like weddings to offset maintenance costs exceeding $15 million annually, creating the unusual spectacle of a presidential aircraft serving as a luxury event venue for wealthy private clients. After failed sales attempts, it was sold in April 2023 to the government of Tajikistan for $92 million, representing significant depreciation from its original cost, but providing Mexico with funds for hospital construction, as promised by López Obrador during his presidency. The interior was custom designed as a VIP configuration by Boeing, accommodating only about 80 passengers compared to a commercial 787's 240-plus capacity, prioritizing space and luxury over efficiency. The presidential suite includes a king-sized bed, dedicated office, meeting room, full-size private bathroom with shower, and even a treadmill, providing accommodations that rival five-star hotel suites while maintaining all necessary functionality for governmental operations during extended international travel, requiring days of flight time and multiple stops. Multiple seating zones feature conference tables with quad-style groupings around wood-finished tables, grey and green reclining chairs equipped with individual entertainment systems, creating flexible workspaces for diplomatic teams and staff. The cabin includes leather furniture, gold-trimmed accents and spacious layouts described as more extravagant than former US President Obama's plane, demonstrating the level of luxury that sparked political controversy and debates about appropriate spending on presidential transportation in developing nations. Since delivery on May 15, 2023, the aircraft has been operational as Tajikistan's flagship presidential jet, serving President Emomali Rahmon for international diplomatic missions. From this politically charged aircraft, we turn to a yacht steeped in both luxury and scandal. The Palace of Controversies, Turkey's Savarona yacht. The Savarona is a historic super yacht that embodies timeless luxury while carrying one of the most dramatic and controversial histories in yachting, serving as Turkey's presidential vessel through decades of triumph and scandal that have shaped its legendary status in maritime history. Built in 1931 by Blohm plus Voss in Hamburg, Germany, it was commissioned by American heiress Emily Roebling Cadwallader and her husband Richard M. Cadwallader at a cost of approximately $4 million, representing one of the most ambitious yacht projects of the pre-war era. In 1938, the Turkish government purchased it for $1.2 million and gifted it to Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder of modern Turkey, establishing its role as a symbol of Turkish independence and modernization under the republic's founding father, who envisioned Turkey as a modern, westernized nation. Atatürk spent only 6 weeks aboard before his death later that year, making his brief time on the yacht historically significant as among his final acts as Turkey's transformational leader. A devastating fire in October 1979 gutted the interior, leaving it abandoned for nearly a decade as a haunting reminder of maritime disasters that can befall even the most magnificent vessels when proper maintenance and security systems fail. In 1989, Turkish businessman Karaman Sadikoglu leased it for 49 years and invested $45 million in a 3-year refit that restored it to operational condition with modern systems while preserving historical authenticity. It operated as a charter yacht until 2010, when a scandal involving allegations of prostitution and human trafficking led to a raid and lease termination, creating international headlines that damaged Turkey's reputation and led to criminal investigations involving high-profile individuals. Measuring 136 meters in length with a beam of 16 meters and displacing 4,701 gross tons, representing remarkable engineering achievement for 1930s construction technology. The yacht is powered by twin Caterpillar 3608 diesel engines, producing 1,840 GP each, achieving 16 knots cruising and 18 knots maximum speed while maintaining fuel efficiency appropriate for extended voyages across the Mediterranean and beyond, demonstrating successful integration of modern propulsion systems with classic hull design. The interior blends Art Deco elegance with modern luxury, featuring rich wood paneling, polished marble, 330 tons total including 72 tons in the hammam, and gilded accents that create an atmosphere of opulent grandeur. The vessel accommodates up to 34 guests in 17 individually themed double suites, each designed with unique artistic elements that reflect different cultural influences and historical periods, making every accommodation a distinct luxury experience. The iconic 86-meter gold-trimmed staircase with an ornate bronze banister spans multiple decks, serving as the yacht's central architectural feature. Wellness facilities include a floor-heated Turkish marble hammam, 2 saunas, 2 steam rooms, massage room, beauty salon and gymnasium, providing spa-level amenities that rival the world's finest resort destinations while maintaining authentic Turkish bathing traditions in a maritime setting. A major refit from 2019 to 2024 addressed structural issues, removing asbestos, replacing non-standard cables and pipes, repairing hull cracks and overhauling engines, ensuring the yacht's seaworthiness for another generation of service. From Turkey's restored palace, we journey to China's answer to Air Force One. The Dragon's Wings, China's Boeing 747-8. China's presidential air transport represents a fascinating blend of American aerospace technology and Chinese sovereign requirements, embodied in the Boeing 747-8 with registration B2479 that serves as President Xi Jinping's primary aircraft for international state visits while symbolizing China's growing global influence and technological sophistication. The B2479 was manufactured in November 2014 and delivered to Air China on December 29, 2014. As part of China's broader modernization of presidential transportation capabilities. It underwent extensive VIP modifications in Hamburg, Germany from May 2015 to July 2016, including cabin reconfiguration for presidential needs, requiring collaboration between Chinese security officials and German engineers to create specialized systems meeting China's unique requirements for presidential protection and communication capabilities. Delays in deployment were due to rigorous testing, retrofitting, retrofitting and security concerns, echoing past issues including a 2001 Boeing 767-300ER order that was scrapped after discovering alleged listening devices, demonstrating China's heightened security consciousness regarding foreign-manufactured aircraft. By 2017, it was ready for exclusive head-of-state transport, with recent examples including Xi Jinping's 2024 South American tour, covering thousands of miles across multiple continents and time zones while maintaining secure communication with Beijing throughout the journey. As a 747-8 intercontinental, it has a length of 76.3 meters, wingspan of 68.4 meters, and can accommodate up to 467 passengers in commercial configuration. But the VIP setup prioritizes fewer seats for more space and enhanced security systems. Powered by 4 General Electric Gen X 2B67 engines providing 66,500 pounds of thrust each, with a range of up to 14,320 kilometers, enabling non-stop flights between Beijing and virtually any major world capital, reducing dependency on foreign refueling infrastructure and maintaining operational security during sensitive diplomatic missions. Details on the interior are limited due to state secrecy, but the VIP configuration emphasizes luxury and functionality for diplomatic travel, befitting the leader of the world's most populous nation. Key features include a luxurious master suite that doubles as an executive office, a spacious main lounge for ministers and aides, an onboard medical center, and a Secret Service command room providing comprehensive facilities for extended international travel, while maintaining the security protocols required for China's paramount leader and his delegation. The interior is tailored for comfort and productivity, earning the nickname Flying Zhongnan Hai, referring to China's leadership compound and emphasizing the aircraft's role as an airborne extension of Chinese governmental power. Enhanced communication systems enable real-time conferencing and command, plus in-flight Wi-Fi evident from a visible dome on the aircraft, ensuring continuous connectivity with Chinese government networks and international diplomatic channels during extended overseas missions requiring coordination with multiple time zones. Our final destination takes us to the oldest active super yacht in the world, a vessel that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires. The Eternal Palace, Egypt's El Mahrousa yacht. El Mahrousa, often hailed as the world's oldest active super yacht, represents the ultimate fusion of historical significance and enduring luxury that has survived revolutions, wars, and the collapse of empires. Built in 1865 by the Samuda brothers in London for Khedive Ismail Pasha at a cost of approximately $4 million, it was designed by British naval architect Sir Oliver Lang, modelled after Queen Victoria's HMY Victoria and Albert, establishing it as a vessel worthy of royalty from its very conception.
Yacht Mahrousa has maintained an eminent status over the past 150 years, through which it has been a partner in Egyptian modern history in critical events.
The yacht's construction represented Egypt's aspirations for modernity and its determination to project power on the international stage during the height of the Ottoman Empire's decline. This historic moment established the yacht's role in one of the most significant engineering achievements of the 19th century, connecting Europe and Asia, while demonstrating Egypt's central role in global commerce and navigation. The yacht played pivotal roles throughout history, carrying Khedive Ismail to exile in 1879, Khedive Abbas Helmi II in 1914, and King Farouk I and his son Fuad II in 1952, marking the end of the Muhammad Ali dynasty during Egypt's transformation from monarchy to republic. Renamed El Horeya, Freedom, in 1952, it joined the Egyptian Navy and was used by presidents like Gamal Abdel Nasser and Anwar Sadat for diplomatic trips including historic peace negotiations that reshaped Middle Eastern politics and established Egypt's role as a regional power broker. Currently measuring approximately 150.57 meters in length after multiple extensions, with a beam of 13 meters and displacing 4,561 gross tons, making it the 10th the longest yacht worldwide and the oldest operational super yacht still in active service. Originally paddle wheel powered, it was converted to triple screw propellers with Parsons steam turbines in 1905, achieving 16 knots cruising speed, while maintaining the elegant lines and proportions that made it a masterpiece of Victorian-era naval architecture and engineering excellence. The The interiors embody Egyptian-themed luxury, incorporating motifs from ancient civilizations with ornate detailing including intricate balustrades, monogrammed gilt and burgundy chairs, and heavily paneled wood walls, creating an atmosphere that celebrates Egypt's pharaonic heritage while embracing European luxury standards. The piano gifted by Empress Eugénie de Montijo in 1869 remains preserved on board, serving as a tangible connection to the yacht's illustrious past and the European royalty who once graced its decks during the height of 19th century diplomatic elegance. This symbolic moment demonstrated the yacht's enduring significance as a vessel of state and its role in Egypt's national consciousness during periods of both triumph and adversity. The yacht has undergone extensive modernizations, including lengthening by 12 meters in 1872, rebuilding in Scotland in 1905 with an additional 5-meter extension, and conversion from coal to diesel fuel in 1919, requiring another 8-meter lengthening, ensuring its technological relevance across different eras of maritime engineering. A 5th floor was added in 1949, and major maintenance occurred in 1987, demonstrating Egypt's continued commitment to preserving this floating piece of national heritage for future generations. This restoration of its original name symbolized Egypt's embrace of its historical legacy and the yacht's continued role as a symbol of national pride. As of August 2025, El Mahrousa remains active under the Egyptian Navy's care, primarily berthed in Alexandria and used sparingly for naval ceremonies and special events that honor Egypt's maritime heritage. The yacht typically goes to sea no more than 3 times annually, preserving its condition while maintaining its role as Egypt's presidential yacht for occasions that require the gravitas and historical significance that only this remarkable vessel can provide. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.